Hello and welcome to this guide by Bellaby's Business Foundation, Oxford, to entering your course choices. Selecting what you want to do for the next 3 or maybe even 4 years of your life is a real challenge. And it's one, given the amount of time you'll spend studying, that you should invest considerable energy in. One of the first things to do is consult your parents. They will have opinions about which courses you should be doing at which universities. Of course, you can consult all of your subject teachers and your tutors. They have a wealth of knowledge about good universities, good course choices, and what would suit you best. The most common of the 6 routes into university with the Business Foundation is to study accounting or business studies, economics, hospitality management, management, or marketing. Those are the most common 6. For the most common 6 choices, we have a board opposite the science rooms on the top floor, and I recommend you go and visit it each day, perhaps not each day, but certainly each week, and really invest some time in doing your research about the likely offers that universities make to our students. The offers they make are twofold. They offer you a place depending upon, number 1, an IELTS score that you can achieve, and then number 2, a foundation score that you can achieve. I would start by thinking about my IELTS. If I have an IELTS of 5.5 or 6, I would be aiming to get 6.5 upon completing the course. If, however, I am more fluent, I might aim to get a 7 or a 7.5. There is no point in applying for a course that requests 6.5 in all your components if you do not think you can score that sort of IELTS result by September. So be very careful, be very sensible, and select courses where you will meet the IELTS requirement. Around 90% of our students that are disappointed at the end of the course are disappointed not with their foundation result, but with their IELTS result. So pick carefully. You get 5 choices for UCAS. The policy of Bellaby's Oxford on business is that you select 4 with your initial application and then add 1 later. By keeping 1 choice in reserve, you protect yourself against disappointment. So by placing 4 initially, you still have 1 more choice for later. So my first piece of advice is to look at the data on the top floor on the average on foundation that is required by different universities and the average IELTS. And this information is kept by course choice, starting with business and management and moving on to accounting and finance. An equally important stage, as well as considering your likely IELTS and your likely foundation result, is to consider where in the country you want to study. Would you like to be close to London or far away? Do you like big cities or do you like countryside? Would you like to live in a campus, or would you like a university that's spread over a city location, so it gives you diversity? Would you like to be in the south or the north, perhaps even Scotland? These are all considerations and really a matter of personal taste. No one person, no one teacher or tutor in the building would have the same opinion about Southampton versus Manchester, for instance. They're 2 completely different cities, 2 completely different universities. My advice, the advice of Bellaby's Oxford, is that you do your own research. That research starts in the study centre with, for example, on UCAS and on the student room, there are lots of websites that will give you reviews and independent information about universities. We will send you information about YouTube videos, for instance, that show you a little about the city that you might end up in. But perhaps the best thing you can do is to visit the universities. Even if you can't have an open day, you can still get a train to the town and see if you would like to live in, for example, Coventry. Or would you prefer to live in, for example, Bath? These are different cities and you need to investigate and do your research. In the study centre, you'll also find that there are all the prospectuses that are relevant for Business Foundation. What you need to do is enter through the door, if you're looking at the picture here, enter the door and head towards the far corner, away from the computers, and I will show you where the prospectuses are. Okay, this is where you'll find all of the Business Foundation prospectuses. These are held on the far corner back wall just above the dictionaries on the second and third row down from the top. My advice is you spend as long as possible doing your research. You can be using all of your time out of class, in the college and on the internet at home to be researching. So Cristiano Ronaldo, applying to university 2013, he spent 2 or 3 hours looking at different prospectuses, reading all about the course and the teaching and perhaps even the student opinions. He's particularly now interested in Oxford Brookes. He likes the location, he's impressed by their teaching standards, and he thinks that their likely offer is realistic for his potential in IELTS and on Business Foundation. He's looked at the prospectus and he's decided that he would like to apply to Oxford Brookes, and the course that he would like to do is Business Management. So let me show you how you would apply for Business Management at Oxford Brookes. On your welcome screen, you've completed your personal details, and in terms of student finance, all you need to do is click to say that you have read that page. None of it's relevant to you because you won't be getting any British student loans. So select Choices, which is the third option down, and within Choices you are going to make 4 choices of your maximum of 5, and then you will add one later. So go in to add a choice, click on the option. The first task is to select the university, the institution. These are kept as a series of codes. Click on the See List option. This will create a new pop-up window with all the different universities you can apply to in alphabetical order. So on the first page you have Aberdeen. This is the first alphabetically that you might want to apply to. If Cristiano Ronaldo wants to apply to Oxford Brookes, he must click on the letter O to reveal all of the universities that begin with O. On UCAS for 2013, there are 4 universities starting with the letter O, starting with Oldham. Oxford Brookes is the last. You select Oxford Brookes if that is the university that you wish to go to. Selecting that university will close the pop-up box that had been created, and it will automatically register the institution code in the correct box. So for Oxford Brookes, the institution code is 066. Now you must tell UCAS which course you would like to apply for. Again, click on the See List option. This will generate a pop-up window with all of the university courses that are run by Brookes. So here we have the A to Z of courses run by Brookes for the academic year 2013. Notice they don't have any courses starting with the letter T or V or W and so forth, but they do have courses for S, R, Q and all the red letters. It automatically takes you to the letter A, so starting with the first option is accounting and finance, but we would like to do business management, so we select B, and this will take us to all the courses beginning with the letter B. As you can see from this screen, there are several courses beginning with B, often a variation of business management. Think carefully and select the one that you think is most appropriate to you. Cristiano Ronaldo would like to choose Business and Management, course code N200. Again, selecting the course code closes the box and automatically generates the code into the correct area. Now you must select your campus code. It's asterisk, you can't move on until you do this, but normally there's no choice to make, so all you have to do is click on the See List box. This will take you to a new pop-up box where you choose your campus. Notice here there is no choice to make, you can only choose the main site, so select main site. Sometimes there might be a small choice of one campus or another. Just choose whichever you think has the better name. So if we look at this almost complete selection, we have institution code 066 for Oxford Brookes, course code N200 for business and management, campus code created that little dash which means the main site, and you selected start date as 2013. There is now only one more thing to choose, and that is whether you are living at home while you study. Some British people might live, for example, in Oxford, and they want to do a nursing course, so they would say that to save money they will live at home while studying. Yes. But you are thousands of miles away from home. 99% of you would not be living at home. So you will now select no. So you realize that you will not be studying at home. You click no, and now you have completed that one choice, all the information that UCAS need, so you can press save to save your choice. So this video has shown you how you would add the Oxford Brookes Business Management course to your list of 4 choices. It is important that you select 4 courses that are the same. For example, if you want to do business and management, choose 4 universities to do business and management. What you shouldn't do is do business and management at Brookes, economics at Bath, marketing at Southampton, and accounting at Warwick. This would be very silly because you must convince these prestigious universities that you are committed to studying one course. It is your plan to study business and management. Because you write your personal statement showing all the reasons why you like this course. If your personal statement refers to 10 different courses that you hope to do, you will not seem to be a credible student. So, I've entered for Cristiano Ronaldo, Oxford Brookes Business and Management. You then add 3 more choices, and when you are completed, you choose at the bottom, tick the box, section complete, and then select save.